play, let's see here. We can return the Overlord. We can play the Kavaero, and we can get another Titan. Great. Now we can get a Valgavoth, and we can attack with all. If they want to destroy my Ardyn, be my guest. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I am Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you a Dimir Reanimator deck. But as always, before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at MTG_Barbieri, because there you'll find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is available on my tier hub. You can find the link in the description below. Just click in the link, go to my website, copy the deck list from there, and import it directly to your MTG Arena. So this is a Dimir Reanimator deck, which means it's a blue and black deck. And also we have some new cards from the latest set, Through the Omenpaths. We have here the Kavaero Mind-Bitten. That's a creature that looks like a Zombify, but we have some stuff that is different. First, it's a creature, it's not a sorcery, and you can get a creature from any graveyard, don't need to be just yours. So Kavaero does do the following. You may have Kavaero enters a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except his name is Kavaero Mind-Bitten and he is a 4/4 spider human hero in addition to his other types. When you do, exile that card. See that this creature here, exile the card that you want to copy. So basically you should play Zombify first if you want to reuse the creature in case your opponent destroyed the creature that you reanimated. So let's say you have Valgavoth. You use Zombify. If they destroy Valgavoth, you can use it again with Kavaero, with another Zombify. Because if you play Kavaero first and not the Zombify, you will exile the Valgavoth. If they destroy the Valgavoth, you will not be able to recover it later with the Zombify. So basically this is the idea. And how we get these cards here and get them to the graveyard. So we have a lot of strong creatures here, which is the River Regent that we can return up to 2 other target no-land permanents to the other hands. And we can draw 3 cards, then discard a card with the Omen feature of this card. We have Niche Pinnacle Paria from the latest set. It's a new card in this deck. It's a 4/8 and costs 7. It's black and blue mana and 5 colorless mana. Other villains you control get +2/+2. Your maximum hand size is 8. At the beginning of your end step, if you have fewer than 8 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. So basically this creature here will assure you that at the end of your end step, at the beginning of your end step, you will always have 8 cards, so you can keep drawing stuff that you need. We have the Ardyn, the Usurper. Demons you control have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. And basically when this card is on the battlefield, you can get back creatures from any graveyard. You will transform them in a Black Demon 5/5 that will copy the mechanic that the card has. So basically every card that you get will be a demon that will have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste, and also will have the mechanic that it already had. We have here also the Valgavoth Terror Eater. It's a 9/9 with flying, lifelink, and the ward, it's sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. So it's a little harder. It's actually, it's a very hard creature to destroy in the beginning of the game, unless you have enough permanents to do this. And also we have the Summon Bahamut, that on lore counter 1 and 2, it destroy up to 1 target no-land permanents. On lore counter 3, it draw 2 cards, and on lore counter 4, it has Mega Flare. The creature deals damage equal to the total mana value of other permanents you control to its opponent, and it has flying, and it's a 9/9. We have here some cards that we can use to drop these cards from our hand or from our library directly to the graveyard. So we have a Shard, of course. We draw 2 cards, then discard a card, unless you attack it this turn. We have a Pick Lock Prankster, and we have this card here because of the advantage. You can mill 4 cards, then put an instant, sorcery, or fairy card among the milled cards into your hand. So basically, we get the cards here from the library and put them on the graveyard. We have a Bitter Triumph that we can pay as an additional cost to cast this spell. We can discard a card, so we can get a card from our hand and discard the card to the graveyard. Or we can pay 3 life in case we don't have the creature or we don't want to discard. For example, the Kavaero is the only card that you should keep in your hand because it works as a Zombify. We have a Strategic Betrayal that you will not use to discard anything. You can remove this card and add any other thing that you may find useful. I just use it here because I want to exile some stuff from the graveyard eventually. So it's just 1 copy. We have Wall of the Forgotten, that's black mana and blue mana. It has Descend 8, which means if there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard as you cast this spell, choose 1 or more instead. So basically you can only choose 1, but if you have more than 8 or more cards, you can choose all the options here. We can return target no land permanent to its owner's hand, target opponent to discard a card, and look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. So it's another way that we have to get the creatures here and put them on the graveyard. Also, we have the Kiora, the Rising Tide. When Kiora enters, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. So it's another way that you have to fill our graveyard with strong creatures. And it has the Threshold feature. Whenever Kiora attacks, if there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, you may create a Session of the Deep, a legendary 8/8 blue octopus creature token. It's a 3/2. And if you have, of course, 7 or more cards in the graveyard, you can create the octopus here. So it's amazing. We have the Steam Core Scholar. It's a 2/2. It has Flying Vigilance. And when this creature enters, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an instant or sorcery card or a creature card with flying. We have also the Winter Night Stories. It's 3 cost, 2 colorless mana, 2 colorless and 1 blue mana. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature card, which is perfect because we want to discard creature cards. And you have the Harmonize, so you may cast this card from your graveyard for 1 blue mana and 4 colorless mana. You may tap a creature you control to reduce that cost by X, where X is that creature's power, then exile this spell. And we have also Emmet's Selch, Unsundered. It has Vigilance, it's a 2/4, and whenever this creature enters or attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 14 or more cards in your graveyard, you may transform this creature here. So it will become a 6/6, it has Vigilance, and also it has the Echo of the Lost. During your turn, you may play cards from your graveyard. If a card or token would be put into your graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So basically, it's a 6/6 that you can play some stuff from your graveyard like you would do with Zombify or the Kavaero itself. We have also the Ozor Chronicler of Collapse. It's a 4/5, it's from the new collection as well. As long as there are 8 or more cards in your graveyard, which is easy to achieve this with this deck, Ozor has base power and toughness 8/8. As long as you control another villain, Ozor has X-Proof. So if you have this creature here on the battlefield, actually this is a hero, forget. It's a hero. I made a mistake here, forget about this. But if you have a Pinnacle Parrier, for example, the Ozor will receive X-Proof if this card here is on the battlefield. Also, we have the Overlord of the Bahamut that will help us to get these cards here to the graveyard, because it has an Impending 5, where you pay 1 black mana and 1 mana of any color. It's a 5/5, and whenever this permanent enters or attacks, mill 4 cards. Then you may return a non-avatar creature card or a planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. So basically, you will fill your graveyard with a big creature such as this one here, and maybe you will get a Kavaero, Mind-Bitten, or a Kiora, or any other creature that can help you to draw more cards and discard them to the graveyard. So basically, this is the deck here. We have also a special land that's a multiversal passage. As this land enters, choose a basic land type, then you may pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters tapped. This land is the chosen type. This is a new land type. This is a new land, special land from the latest set, Through the Omenpaths. It's amazing land to play with decks that you have a lot of colors. So it's really worth to put this in any deck that works with more than just one color. So let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Yeah, I think we can keep this hand because of Pick Lock Prankster. And we have a Zombify. Yeah, let's begin with the stepped land here. And then we go for a, let me see here, a Pick Lock Prankster. Yeah, I think I will do this. I will play this card at the end of their turn. Pass, okay, let's play. It seems to be on mono red. Who knows? Okay, let's get a Bitter Triumph because they probably have some kind of creature. Oh, great. We have Overlord here. We can play the Overlord, paying the impending cost. Yeah, we can get Kavaero, Mind-Bitten, the new card from the Through the Omenpaths. Okay, now we can play this Restless Reef here and Pick Lock Prankster. I always say this name here in a wrong way. I always say Pickpocket. It's Pick Lock. Okay, if they cast a creature, I can destroy with Bitter Triumph. Okay, great. Let's see what we have here. Ardyn. We can play Bitter Triumph. Discard the Summon Bahamut. And we can attack for 1 damage only. 1 damage to the face. Okay, great. Now we have 2 Reanimator spells here. Another dragon. Okay, we can play a Zombify. Oh, we have another Zombify, great. Let's get the Ardyn, the Usurper, and then we can get the Bahamut. Let's get the Bahamut here. Destroy the creature. And we can attack with both. 6 damage to the face, great. And on the next turn, we will have a Overlord of the Bahamut as well. Okay, another dragon. What we can do here? Yeah, I will not take 3 damage, but anyway. Let's see what we have here. We can destroy another permanent here. And I think that I'm going to play the Ozor Chronicler of Collapse. That's coming from the new set as well. Here we don't. Oh, we can. Oh, come on, man. Let me finish the game. Okay, one more game, one more victory. Okay, let's keep 7. We can begin scrying 1. Kavaero. It's another type of Zombify. Maybe we can discard here. The Pinnacle Parry. Let's play this land here. And we have a Bitter Triumph to discard the Niach. Okay, an island. Now we can play Fabled Passage on the next turn that will not enter stepped. Short a course. Okay, let's play short a course and let's see what we get. Flying Vigilance. When this creature enters, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Okay, we can use this to discard more stuff. But we don't have any creatures that we can rescue from the graveyard. Let's play Fabled Passage. And let's get what? Swamp. And we can play the Picklock Prankster. Yeah, let's play first the Steam Core Scholar. So we can discard the Picklock. I can't discard the Nietzsche, I forgot about this. Submit 1, okay. And let's go. They don't have a creature that they can cast. Come on, man. Okay, now you gave me a creature. Actually, you gave me 2 creatures. Let's play Bitter Triumph here. Discarding the Pinnacle Parry. And we can play Zombify. Getting the niche. And we have another Bitter Triumph that we can pay 3 life here to destroy. And attack, let's attack. Great, now I have a lot of cards in my hand. And I can have up to 8 cards. A Titan. Okay, I have a Bitter Triumph. So it's not gonna be the worst thing in the world. Let's play this island here. We can play like what? We have 5, 7 lands. We need 4, 6 to play Bitter Triumph. And the Kavaero. Okay, let's play Bitter Triumph. Let's discard the Ardyn. And now we can play Zombify. Get the Ardyn. And we can get what? A Titan. Let's get a Titan. Let's mill ourselves. Great. And let's attack with all that we have. Perfect. We draw more cards until we have 8. And now if they don't destroy all my creatures, I believe that they are going to lose this game. Okay, another Overlord. Don't think that's gonna help you too much. Let's choose what? Return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Okay, that's gonna be Black. Okay, this is going to enter tap it. Oh, okay, I was choosing the color of the card here. No problem. I got it. Now we can play, let's see here. We can return the Overlord. We can play the Kavaero, and we can get another Titan. Great. Now we can get a Valgavoth, and we can attack with all. If they want to destroy my Ardyn, be my guest. That's it. One more game, one more victory. I don't think that's a good hand. We just have 2 lands here and one way to enter step, and we have a lot of creatures, but no way to throw them to the graveyard. Let's take a mulligan. Okay, this is a little better. We can keep 6, and we can return the Fountain Port. Let's play this tapped land here, get 1 life back. Actually gain 1 life. We can chart a course, and we can discard this one here. Great, we can play another. Actually, we can play a Pick Lock Prankster or the Overlord. It will work as well. Great, we have Zombify. We can surveil 1 right now. Bitter Triumph. Yeah, but this is going to my graveyard anyway. But no, actually, no. Actually, we can play here and get at least the Bitter Triumph back. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I think that's better to get Zombify. Yeah, let's get Zombify. I will have another one. Or the Bitter Triumph. Okay, let's get the Bitter Triumph. So I can discard my Overlord of the Bahamut that we can get later with the Ardyn. Oh, Mossborn Hydra. Okay, I can destroy their Mossborn Hydra. Why did they play this? They knew that I had a Bitter Triumph. I didn't understood. But okay, let's play the Bitter Triumph. Discard a card. That's gonna be the Overlord of the Bahamut. And we can play a Charta Course, draw 2 cards, and we can discard a Bahamut. Great. We can play Zombify to get the Bahamut, so we will not lose it. Then we can play the Kavaero to get the Ardyn, and then get the Bahamut again, and this time we are going to lose it because it's gonna be exiled. Okay, another one. It's a 4/4. 2/4/4. Okay, and Keeper's Talent. 5 damage to the face, okay. What we can do? Let's play a Zombify. Let's get the Bahamut. Let's destroy this creature here. That's a big one. And then we can get them. Oh, come on, man. Let's finish the game. Okay, one more game, one more victory. Yeah, great. We can keep 7. We have 3 lands here. Let's begin with the island. Then we can play a Pick Lock Prankster. Okay, we have a Bitter Triumph. Actually, we can play at the end of their turn. Okay, pass. Okay, let's play the Free the Fae. Okay, we didn't got anything. Now we can play the Overlord of the Bahamut. Now we can get the Kavaero. Great. And we don't... Actually, we have the Overlord of the Bahamut that we can use to fill a little more our graveyard. But I need one more mana to do this. And I don't have any cards. Oh, they are just exiling all my graveyard. Too bad. Okay, let's discard again some stuff. We can discard what? The Ozor. And we can play this land here. That's gonna be a black mana. 3 Winter Stepped. Okay, great. Unstoppable Slasher. Ooh. Okay, Bitter Triumph. Actually, let's discard the card. Actually, let's do this very calm, in a calm way. I will hope for that. I will wait for that attack. Let's take it easy. Okay, Bitter Triumph. Discard a card. And we can discard what? The Ardyn. Okay, great. Now they are going to exile? No, they have another one. And a Nurturing Pix. Okay. What we can do now? We can play a Zombify to get the Ardyn. And we can the Ozor. Can get the Ozor. And yeah, I think that I'm going to use this to block the Unstoppable Slasher. Okay. They are destroying my Ardyn. Okay, no problem. What we can do? We can play again a Zombify. Let's get the Ardyn. Let's get the Nurturing Peaks. And what we can do? Yeah, I will not submit. We can attack here with both. Okay, no problem. It will enter Step It again. Unless they have another Nurturing Peaks to get back the Unstoppable Slasher, then they play again. But I don't think they will have enough mana. They have one Unstoppable Slasher in hand. They will not be able to play 2 Unstoppable Slasher and... let's see, we can destroy the Overlord and get back with the Ardyn, the Usurper, and then mill 4 cards again to the graveyard. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. Got any questions about the build or how it plays? Drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.